Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. How are ya? I'm good. It is Monday, lunchtime right now, and I wanted to pop on. I'm just waiting for some footage to upload, and then I'm going to be editing this afternoon. It's actually so rainy out today. Let me show you. Can you see? Maybe this camera won't show it, but it's so rainy. It's kind of nice though. Back to our regular rainy programming. Last week I ended the vlog with a stunning sunny day. It was not a Sunday, it was a Friday. Anywho, things are crazy around here. I decided to start painting the bathroom last night, and that was an adventure. I didn't finish until like 11 p.m. by the time I had cleaned things up. So it was a late night, and then I got up early this morning at 5 a.m., did my run. I'm actually only doing like half runs this week because last Wednesday my ankle was really hurting. Not really hurting, but it was just like an annoying, like twingy pain, and that happened during my run. And then it was sore the whole rest of the day. And I was talking to Shane about it, and he said that every 4 to 6 weeks you should reduce your training by, half or whatever for a week. So I was like, okay, so now I'm doing a week of, I was up to running 16 minutes total. So now I'm just doing a week of running 8 minutes, and my ankle's so much better. It hasn't been sore at all today or at all during my run today. So I did a half run on Friday today, and then I'll do that again on Wednesday. And, on Friday, I'm going to try to go back to my like regular program that I was following, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes all right. It has been kind of nice to be doing shorter runs, although I did almost get hit by a car this morning, which is not good. I really need to I have one small strobing light, but I can only put it on like one part of me, obviously. So when traffic is behind me, I put it behind me, and then when I'm facing traffic, then I put it in front of me, because some of the areas that I have to run on, there's no sidewalk, which is kind of sketchy, and I run in the dark mostly in the early morning. And I literally almost got hit by a car today. So I either need to get like a reflective vest or another light so that I can have one on the front and the back, because I don't really blame this woman, and I think she was just as startled as I was. Like she genuinely couldn't see me, and that's partially my fault because I wear all black, and I had my light on the back of me, and I was like crossing at a four-way, and she had come to a complete stop, so I was like, oh, she sees me, okay, like I'm gonna cross. And then like right when I was almost at her car, she just started driving through, and I was like, oh my god. And then she looked at me and she was like so surprised to see me. But yeah, so that is a lesson for me. I should actually order that today because I'll probably forget. But yeah. Anyways, happy December. Today's December 1st. Aardvark picks came out. I placed my order from my box this morning. I skipped book of the month this month. I had a feeling that one of the books was a Nightworms pick, and I have since confirmed that that is true. So I'm glad that I didn't order that one. There is other books that I have saved that I want from book of the month, but I only like to order when I want like a full box pretty much. So I will just skip months until I have 5 that I want. So I skipped that. And yeah, what else is new? I feel like I had something else to update. What was it? I've been painting. Oh, I was supposed to go to therapy tonight, but it got canceled again, you guys. That's twice this month, or I guess in the last month that has been canceled. I think that their clinic is like going through changes or something. I don't know. Kind of last minute though for it to be canceled this morning when it's literally supposed to be this afternoon. But of course I'm relieved. That saves me time, and I was gonna have to walk there as well, and it's like a 45-minute walk, so I am actually very happy that it's canceled. But she had to cancel the rest of December, so I was supposed to go once again in December, so I guess I'll just be picking up with that in January. Kind of weird, but also okay, because it's expensive, and this is already like an expensive month, obviously, so I guess that it's fine. But yeah, so that frees up a little bit of time for me today, which is great because I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done, and I also need to clean the house up because since I'm painting, it's just things are out of control in here, and I have like paint swatches all over the house. I'll show you the bathroom. It does not look good. This is just a coat of the primer that I put on last night, and it was so hard, you guys. Oh my god, it's so patchy and streaky. Hopefully the like actual color I'll be able to do a better job of, but I was fighting for my life, and there's so many like tight spaces. I had to take off the freaking toilet tank, but it already feels better. This wall was covered in holes and drywall anchors, like big massive drywall anchors that the previous owner just left in, and I was always just like, oh, I'll deal with that when I paint. So they were just like chilling there for the last 2.5 years, but I finally removed them and filled the holes. So that is really nice to have like a blank wall again. And I think that I will change the hardware in here, or the like the towel holder and stuff, if I can find something that's like cheap. I also want to replace the mirror that we had here because it was so ugly. So I'm hopefully gonna be able to find just like a cheap, simple mirror. I don't want to do anything fancy, but this was the mirror that was in there, and I hate it. Hopefully this bathroom will end up looking good. My first foray into painting. I've been putting it off for so long. Yeah. It's gonna be a light green. I can actually show you the color if I can find where I put it. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing the bathroom this color, and I'll pop a screenshot just from Pinterest of like the vibe that I'm wanting to do in this bathroom. I'm just wanting to keep it really like light and fun and fresh. It is our main bath, and it's only really used, I mean, I get ready in the morning, I do my makeup in there, but otherwise it's mostly used for like showering my plants and doing plant stuff in there. And then of course if there's people here, then they use that bathroom. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for that. But otherwise, I'm just procrastinating editing right now. I'm gonna eat a mandarin. This is like my favorite Christmas food when the Christmas oranges come out. So yummy. Starting to freeze meals has truly transformed my life because I took this out of the freezer yesterday, just popped it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and I have a beautiful, nourishing, home-cooked meal. This is the tofu mushroom stir fry that I made a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, this has been going great. I did freeze the kung pao tofu a while ago, and I ate that a couple of weeks ago, and I was really curious of how it was going to turn out because I just haven't experimented with freezing meals before, but it was actually really good. And normally I would just make the rice because that's simple, but I made too much rice a few weeks ago, so I froze it, and the rice is actually fine. I thought the texture would be weird or something, but I've already had some of the frozen rice and it was honestly great. So this whole thing, I literally didn't have to do anything. I just pulled it out of the freezer, and I don't know why I haven't been doing this sooner. And every week I've been adding more stuff into the freezer, so I've got like a whole rotation going, and I have a list so that I know what's in there. But yeah, it's just so helpful. So if you are not freezing things and you're finding that you're spending a lot of time cooking every week, just look on recipes. It will say if it freezes well or not. Because yeah, this has just been such a game changer for me. And that's all that I had to say. I'm gonna go and eat this now. Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. It is currently 4:13 p.m. I was doing some filming out and about today for my main channel, and I just finished putting up my Christmas lights outside, and now I'm gonna start making dinner a little bit early because I want to get a coat of paint on the bathroom tonight. So, I'm just making something simple. I need to find the recipe. I just stumbled across, actually, I didn't stumble across it. I looked up easy vegan meal because I wanted something that was going to be not just toast or cereal, but that was going to be simple to make. And this video came up, this butter bean recipe, so I grabbed the ingredients for it while I was out today, and that's what I'm going to be putting together tonight. It looks pretty simple but still yummy, so I'm excited to try that out. I am also drinking some of my green tea right now. Ooh, I placed my order for my tea runners tea subscription. You don't have to do the subscription. You can just do like order a box for a one-time thing. But with the Black Friday sale, I ended up going with a 6-month subscription because you get a discount, and then they were offering one box free for Black Friday, so I only had to pay it for 5 months, and I figured that will take me to the spring, and then I can kind of decide whether I want to stick with it or not. But I think that will give me an opportunity to try a lot of really yummy teas. You get to choose 4 different ones every month. So yeah, I'm really excited for that to arrive. It's shipped, so hopefully it will get here this week, but we'll see. So I will have new loose leaf teas soon, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna start cooking this. Okay, I need to clean up all of my tape and everything that's lying around from when I put on the primer. I'm hoping I can get a coat of paint. Well, I'm gonna need to retape, and then hopefully I can get a coat of paint on in a couple of hours. It is currently like 5:20 or 5:30, so if I could be finished this, I mean 7:30 would be great, but if I'm finished by at least 8:30, I would be happy with that, because I didn't finish until 10:30 when I was working on this on Sunday, and that was just way too late for me. So yeah, I need to get cracking here. It's just such a small space and so much stuff that I need to, I mean, I'm just a messy creature for sure, so I'm not very organized with everything, but yeah. In addition to my regular roller and paintbrush, I picked up a mini roller today, as well as this edger tool. Very mixed opinions on whether this works well, it seems, but I thought I would give it a try because I had such a hard time working around the ceiling. And then I should have grabbed another liner. I completely forgot about that, but I'll just use a bag and that will be fine. And yeah, I need to grab my paint and stir it up. This was the primer that can go out of here now. I've gotten so many mixed opinions on whether you need to prime or not, but I think the overall idea that I'm getting is that it's never a bad idea to prime, but it can be a bad idea to not prime. When we were talking to the guy at Home Depot, he was saying it's never a crime to prime. So yeah, I went ahead, and honestly, it was good practice for me to get used to like holding the tools and stuff. So yeah, anywho, I'm gonna get cracking. And I'm also hoping to finish listening to When the Wolf Comes Home. I have, I think, an hour left. I feel like painting is the perfect thing to do while listening to an audiobook. I finished listening to Night Watcher when I put on the primer, which that was just an okay thriller. I feel like it was not bad, but nothing really stood out to me about it. I feel like it's like a 3-star kind of vibe, but it's just such a, like, you're already doing something that's kind of meditative that you're not, it's like a repeated action, you know, and those I find are the best activities to listen to an audiobook to, or music. I have been listening to Florence and the Machine while working on this as well. Good morning, y'all. I fucked up. Look how bright this is. Oh, man. It's way too bright. It's way too bright. I think because this room is dark and all the shadows are making it just not look the color that I thought it was gonna be. This wall right here, on camera it looks super bright, but in person it's lit up by that light and it doesn't look that jarring. But yeah, I honestly think that this is too bright. And this was a light color. I'll put a photo on the screen of pictures of what this looks like in rooms, brighter rooms, I guess. And it just looks completely different in here. And I really should have swatched it out, but I didn't. And I also feared that I wouldn't really know it was too bright unless I painted a good chunk of it. Because I started with this wall and it actually looked good, but oh my gosh, yeah, on camera, it's even worse. And I was doing this until 10:30 again last night. So, lesson learned. And obviously this is only one coat, so that's why it looks uneven, but I'm happy to pick out another color and repaint it. It just sucks that I bought that gallon of paint or whatever, and now half of it is gonna be wasted. Yeah, shoot. So that's a bummer, but whatever. It's the best room for that to happen because it's small. I can paint, like, put a coat on it in an evening. But yeah, that does kind of suck. Last night I was doing that and I finished When the Wolf Comes Home. Was crying at the end. That book is so good. 5 stars. Definitely a really, really good horror pick with mental health themes, with daddy issue themes. So it was just like perfect for me. And Nat Cassidy's author's note at the end was so good as well. So I highly recommend that book. It was action-packed, but it still had a lot of heart, so I was still really enjoying it. But yeah, I finished that, and then I started listening to Open Wide by Jessica Gross on audio because I got an ALC from Libro FM, and I had been meaning to listen to that for the past couple of months. So, like I said, painting is the perfect time to listen to audiobooks because I finished When the Wolf Comes Home, and then I got 36% into Open Wide, which is crazy. And that book is freaking unhinged. Like, unhinged female character vibes. It's freaking weird. It's gross. But I also couldn't stop listening, so I'm enjoying that one as well. It follows this girl, well, this woman in her 30s. She's 33 actually, the same age as me. And her name's Olive, which is so cutie. Anyways, she really struggles with social connection. She really wants to be in a relationship. All of her friends she's seeing less and less because they're just kind of pairing off and busy starting their own lives and whatnot. So she is kind of obsessed with like finding a guy, and she goes and does different things. Like she's talking about all the different things she's done, like go to a movie theater and leave one seat on the aisle open for a solo moviegoer to come and sit beside her. And her most recent ploy to meet someone is to volunteer somewhere at like a food bank or something. So she's doing that, and she actually does meet someone. She meets this guy who she gets into a relationship with. It's interesting because she's weird and has these like weird quirks, but he is also weird, and I wasn't expecting that. I don't want to spoil, but yeah. I don't even know what the synopsis of the book says, but it's basically a story of obsession, and she gets very fixated on being as close to him as possible. So yeah, I think it's just going to continue to get more unhinged from here. And then I started a new physical read this morning, of course, because I finished When the Wolf Comes Home last night. So I'm reading The Women by Kristen Hanna, and I decided to pick this one up because yesterday my Libby hold for the audio copy came in, so now I can also listen with the audio because this is a chunky book, so that will be really helpful to me since there's so many books that I want to read this month and every month. 464 pages, so yeah, she's a long one. So far, I've just met our main character. Her brother is going to serve in the Vietnam War, and she comes from this wealthy family that is really patriotic. Our main character just finished nursing school. She's a registered nurse, and she feels like her only path, this is in 1966, she feels like her only path is to be a nurse until she gets married, and her family's like pressuring her, you need to date more, you need to get married, but she really wants to do something that is like heroic, or because she's watched all these other members of her family doing that. There's this like whole wall in her father's study that is full of men who have all, you know, been involved, like served in different wars and had these big accomplishments. She feels like she's never going to have the opportunity to do something like that or to have an accomplishment like that. Someone mentions to her that the times are changing and women can be involved also, and they can go and serve as well. So she gets this idea in her head that she's going to go and be a nurse, and she especially wants to go because her brother is there. So she wants to go like right away so that they can be there at the same time. So she is just like signing up for that right now, where I got to in the book, which is only 2 chapters in. So yeah, I mean, I'm finally reading Kristen Hanna, which is great. The writing is fine so far, and I don't have too many crazy thoughts, of course, because I've literally just started this morning, but I'm excited to dive deeper into it. I'm not crazy about the theme of war, but if the writing is good, like I will read any theme if the writing is good. Even with like, I'm not crazy about themes of motherhood and stuff like that, but if it's a story that's well told and I can emotionally connect with it, then, or with the characters. Anywho, let's get ready to go for a run. Look how light it is out already. I'm getting a late start today because I was painting so late last night for nothing. Oh, man. Guess what arrived today? My tea runners package. So let's open this together and I'll show you what teas I picked out for December. This arrived to me in one day, I think, because this is a BC company, which is so nice because I'm used to waiting like 2 to 3 weeks sometimes for things to arrive to me. So that was such a little treat. There they are. How cutie. Okay, so I did get 5 teas this month. It normally only comes with 4, but for an extra $5 you could add a 5th one, and there was just so many good holiday teas that I had to go ahead and do that. This whole little situation, how the box unfolds like this, it's kind of cool. And this is what the bags of tea look like. You can see them through the back. This is 22.7 grams of tea. Are they all the same? Yeah, I guess so. 22.7. That one doesn't say. I think there was a range. It was like from this amount of grams to this amount of grams, but they're all, you know, the same size little package. Okay, so the first one that I picked is a black tea, and it is almond sugar cookie dessert. I got a lot of decadent sounding ones because I just couldn't help myself. Strong black tea gets the sweet treatment with toasted almonds and almond sugar cookie, while the chocolatey and slightly smoky flavor of safflower balances everything out. Literally sounds delicious, and it's so pretty. Like, look at the colors in there. Cannot wait to try. And then the next one that I got, I think 3 black teas and then 2 herbals, because I just wanted a couple caffeine-free ones to have later in the day. So this one is candy cane rooibos, crafted from organic green rooibos and infused with natural candy cane flavor. This blend is perfect for bringing a little extra cheer to your day or night. So it's going to be like minty. It says the dry leaf exudes a refreshing minty aroma that's simply irresistible, while the flavor lingers delicately on the tongue, just like the real thing. Caffeine free. This one is cranberry cider herbal tea. Another caffeine-free option for me. Wow, look at it. It says this balanced blend of subtly sweet cherry, tart cranberry, and warm cinnamon spice makes this herbal tea refreshingly delicious and reminiscent of mulled holiday drinks. Yeah, this one just was screaming December to me. So had to grab that. And then this one is just double cream Earl Grey, because I love an Earl Grey. So of course I had to try this one out from them. With an all-organic base of exotic black teas, this multi-offering boasts creamy goodness, zesty bergamot, and sweet, genuine vanilla beans, creating the perfect treat for a delightful afternoon sip. As the name implies, it's extra smooth and creamy. Sounds delicious. Can't wait to try it out. And then the last one that I got is called Happy Holiday Blend, and that is what it looks like. It says, this delicious seasonal treat is full of spice, peppermint, and sweet vanilla bean. Strong black tea is combined with fresh peppermint leaves, alfalfa, and erica flowers, while the addition of rooibos helps with digestion. Sounds good. I'm probably most curious about this one with the combination of things that are in here, so I think I'll definitely be trying this out as my tea tomorrow, and I can't wait. I'm so excited that all my teas are here. Yay! Thank you so much to whoever suggested this company, because I had never heard of it before, but then it was one of y'all that, or maybe there was a couple different comments, honestly, that was recommending it. It is 6:56 right now, and I'm so pooped, so I am just going to do my bedtime routine, hop into bed, and read some more of The Women. Okay, good morning. This morning I am going to try the Happy Holiday Blend. So 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces. I think that this cup is 15 ounces, so 2 teaspoons. Oh gosh, it's really sealed. Eee. The heck? There we go. Oh my gosh. It smells like tea. Oh, I get a little bit of the peppermint. It smells fresh. I've found that one of the biggest differences in making a good cup of tea is to cover it while it's steeping. I do this for all of my teas, even just like the cheap bagged ones. We have these little silicone covers, which you all see, but you can also just use like a small plate. And I feel like it makes such a big difference. I think you lose a lot more of the flavor in the steam when you don't cover it when it's steeping. Anywho, I'm going to leave that for 4 minutes to steep, and then I'll probably put a little bit of sugar and soy milk in here. Okay, 4 minutes has passed. I'm gonna do a little bit of coconut sugar and a little bit of soy milk. Let's give her a little stir. It looks kind of weak, honestly. Maybe I should have used more or steeped it for longer, but I will try it nonetheless. I have to wait for it to cool down because I do not like drinking. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh my gosh, this camera sometimes, I'm telling you. There we go. I wait until my drinks are like pretty cooled down. I'm not interested in burning my tongue. I will take it with me to go and do my makeup. Okay, I'm doing my makeup in this bathroom. Normally I do it in the other bathroom, which I don't even know why I am in the habit of doing that, because I do all of my other stuff here, like my skincare. I guess I do my hair in the other bathroom too, if I'm using a hot tool. I don't know. I use a combination of both of the bathrooms for whatever reason, but the main bath is out of commission right now, as we know, because of the paint situation, which is kind of on hold for a couple of days right now, because I need to find some time to get to Home Depot and pick up more samples. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with a more muted, dusty, sagey green instead, because the neon vibes in there are just not it. So yeah, I think that that's gonna be the route I go. I think that that's gonna be safer, because I don't know. I'm learning a lot about how things look in different lighting and with the size of the room, and yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be working on that again until this weekend, because I just have too much editing and filming that needs to be done today and tomorrow. It's Thursday morning today. I've already been up for a while. I watered my plants this morning. We took Olive for her WALK. I had to stop at the grocery store and grab the soy milk. Actually, we were completely out of milk, and I was like, well, I want to have my tea with that. So stopped there, and now I just got out of the shower and am getting ready for the day, and then I'm going to be editing a video that needs to go up on my main channel, and then I'm hopefully going to be filming and editing a video for this channel, a bonus one, because I'm trying to put up a few bonus videos throughout December. No promises, because I'm really doing a lot of filming and editing right now already. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, my plan is to film and then hopefully edit as well and get it posted, which I know I'm like really cutting her down to the wire here, but it just is that way sometimes, I guess. I saw the Goodreads choice winners. Well, I only looked at a couple of them. Oh, I actually have not even checked the Co-Daily deal today. That is crazy. I've been forgetting lately in the mornings, just because I've been like jumping into doing things, or I just like haven't grabbed my phone. But I saw that Witchcraft for Wayward Girls won for horror, which is funny because that's the one that I was going to vote for, because I loved that book so much. But then I ended up voting for The Lamb because I also loved The Lamb so much, and I felt like I wanted to vote for the underdog, you know? So, I'm happy with the winner, because obviously I also really loved that book. And I'm kind of surprised that the Buffalo Hunter didn't win. I thought that that one was going to win for sure. But yeah, and then what else did I see? Atmosphere won for historical fiction, I think. And oh, somebody commented on my Discord that The Compound won for science fiction, which is so cool. because I just love that book so much. And I feel like people either love it or hate it, because I've seen a lot of things like on Reddit and stuff of being like, of people being like, what even is this book? Like, it is so bad and boring. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? I feel the complete opposite. That book was brilliant. It was so good. So I'm glad that it won. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly finish my makeup here and I will update y'all with my thoughts on the tea. Okay, I have to say that the tea is really good. It's a yummy black tea, and then you can taste the vanilla and the peppermint, but it's not overpowering at all. It's just like the perfect amount. I finished that first cup, and then I wanted to see if I could re-steep to get a second cup, so I just did that, and now I'm trying this one just black without any sugar or milk. So yeah, it looks pretty good and it smells pretty good for a second cup. So I'm gonna enjoy that. And I just started editing my video that is gonna be going up today on my main channel, which is a kind of run errands slash go to the garden center with me. Which is pretty fun to edit. It's a nice change of pace when I make a video where I'm out and about. So I am gonna work on this and yeah, get done the rest of the editing and filming that I have to do today. And then tonight, I don't even know what I'm making for dinner or anything. I might do a lentil dish, but we shall see how much energy I have at the end of the day. Please excuse my hair. It is now 8:13 and y'all, I did it. I got done everything that I wanted to do today. I edited and uploaded a video on my main channel, and then I filmed and then edited and posted the bonus video for this channel, which is the books that I wish I could read again for the first time, or read for the first time again. And I can't believe that I got both those videos up today. But I did the prep for the book video yesterday. Like, I made my list and made all of my notes and everything, so I just had to film it today, and then it didn't take too long to edit. But yeah, I was feeling good about that. I just had a freezer meal that we took out yesterday for dinner, so I didn't have to cook anything. I have painted my nails, which I love. This is my cabbages from the new collection from Mooncat, and oh my gosh, I just love a flaky so much, and I especially love a green flaky, duh. So yeah, really excited to have changed up my nails. They were looking so rough from painting, so I actually had to file them and reshape them a little bit. And the thumb is wonky because it cracked like really low down, like literally halfway down my nail. Actually, probably even closer to like the nail bed. But it cracked, and I was like, oh shoot. And I remembered that I got a nail repair kit by Orly like months ago. I was like, this is going to come in handy one day when I have a nail that's cracked. So I used that for the first time, and I put too much of the glue, so it's kind of like lumpy on the one side. So next time I'll have to be careful about spreading the glue evenly, but it was my first time using it, so I don't know. And I also just did it quickly because I wanted to get into bed, but it worked really well. Like, it gave me a nice solid surface. The crack is like completely, like, it formed a layer over it, so the crack is like filled right now, and it seemed really sturdy. Like, it will stay that way until I take my nail polish off, so I guess I'll just have to keep applying that until the crack like grows out. Hopefully that will be the case and I won't have to cut my nail, although I do have a feeling that a nail trim may be in my future with the painting I've been doing and stuff, because it has been pretty hard on my nails. But yeah, for now I'm still keeping them. Anywho, that was my long-winded update about my nails, but I'm very happy to have fresh polish on. I am just about to continue reading The Women. I was just trying to find the page that I'm on. I'm actually almost 100 pages into this already. Well, I'm like 80 pages into this, which is pretty good. So I am going to continue with that. I also have my tea over here, actually this is just chamomile. It's not even my nighty-night tea. It's just plain chamomile. So that's what I'm going to have while I read. And tomorrow we actually have an impromptu little road trip, because this is really annoying, but y'all know how I read Hamnet in November in preparation to see the movie. I was so excited about it coming out on December 5th, which is tomorrow. So we were looking into buying tickets for when it comes out, and our theaters here are not playing it, if you can believe that. So I found a theater in Victoria that's playing it, so we figured that we would just do a little mini road trip and drive down there and watch the movie. So we're actually going to a matinee just because it's best with Olive. Like, the later ones would interfere with her taking her heart pill, and yeah, it's just, and her dinner and stuff, so it just works better to go during the day. So we're going at like noon, and I do have filming to do tomorrow, but I don't really need a lot of light, so I will just film later in the day once we get back. But I'm kind of excited because now we can have a little road trip. I can get some snacks, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So our theaters here better not come out with it like next week or something. I don't know why they would do that, but yeah, sometimes because it's such a small city, we don't get all of the movies, which is annoying. But yeah, hopefully it's good and worth the trip. We shall see. So I will update tomorrow. I have to get up, go for my run, and then I don't even know what I'm going to do in the morning because there's going to be like a weird in-between time. I think that we might have to go to the bank and run some errands maybe. So yeah, but I will take you with me when we head to see the movie tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna do some reading. Good night. Good morning, everybody. We are on our way to the movie. I feel like we're real cinephiles now, traveling to go see the movie, but I didn't prioritize reading that book in November for nothing. So things that I'm bringing with me: my Filofax journal / planner, brown pen, The Women. I don't know if I'll be reading this at all, but maybe I'll have a few minutes to kill. My mini printer because I want to print some things off to put inside my journal, and some scissors to cut them out. So I'm gonna work on that while, oh, I still have my mic in here from when I was filming earlier this week. Yeah, I just like to print off any like books or movies or music that I'm liking lately, and then stick them in here. So, and I have a bunch to catch up on, so I figured that I would just do that on the road here. But yeah, I'm so excited to go see the movie. It is a rainy day here today. I actually didn't get to do my run this morning. I ran out of time because, I don't know, I guess I just didn't realize that we would have to leave at like 10 o'clock. I got up at 5. I read The Women for an hour. It's so good, you guys. I'm really enjoying it so far. Especially this morning, once I hit like the 100-page mark, I really was starting to get that one more chapter feeling, like I just want to keep reading it. So I read that for an hour, and then I watered all my plants, which took just over an hour. Not all my plants, because I did some yesterday, but a lot of my plants. And then I was gonna get ready to go for a run, and then we realized that we had to take Olive out because when we're gone for the day, we like to, when we're not gone for the day, we're gone for like, I don't know, 5 hours or something, but we like to take her out before we go rather than after, so that she's tired out and she can just rest. So we did that, and then got home, and it was time for me to get ready for the day. So yeah, I'll just run tomorrow instead, which is fine. But yeah, that is what's up for today so far. And it's kind of fun, just like randomly, like we just decided yesterday that we're gonna drive down and see it. So yeah, I'll let y'all know how the movie is. God, what the heck? That's insane. What the heck? I know, that's crazy. Whoa. In the world. Okay, good evening. Hello. It is now the next evening, Saturday. There's a grow light here now, and it's like blinding me when I sit here and update, which is kind of annoying. They're just going to be here for the winter, but it is very bright now. Anyways, I did an update yesterday because when we got back home, it was like dinner time, and then I basically just got ready for bed, did some reading, and then went to sleep at like 8 p.m. because I was just pooped for some reason. But Hamnet was amazing. It was so good, you guys. I feel like it actually did the book. I mean, I feel like the book is always better. You just get so much more from a book versus a movie. But I feel like they did it justice, honestly. The person who played Agnes, who is, I think, Jessie Buckley, her performance was incredible. I was really impressed. I literally had tears rolling down my face like the majority of the movie. It was so emotional, and yeah, I really loved it. I feel like it was definitely worth the drive, especially because we got to go to that theater, which is so much better than our janky theaters that we have here. That made the movie even better. There was so much space, like the seats were huge and there was so much space in front of us, and I felt like I was in my own little world. Like I couldn't really see people around me or anything. It just, I don't know, it was really nice. I would definitely drive there to see movies again, even though it's like 3 hours of driving for the way there and the way back. But yeah, it was a fun day. And now I've just been kind of busy doing random things today. I was filming some stuff and went for my run, and then I've just been like cleaning around the house, and yeah, nothing too crazy. I have also been reading The Women. I am pretty far in this now. Like, look at that. What page am I on? 318 out of 450, so I'm coming up to the end of this, honestly, and it's so good. Like, I've just been flying through this, even though it's a chunky book. Really loving that. And I can't believe that I'm finally reading Kristen Hanna after hoarding her books over the past couple of years. Thank goodness. And enjoying it, more importantly. I wanted to end the vlog by doing one of my advent calendar things. So it's called a Badvent calendar, actually, which is so cute. So instead of a little treat, you get a little tidbit of holiday folklore, which I think is so cool. This is just like such a unique little thing that Shane got me this. So I don't think I did yesterday either. What is today? The 6th. So I'm going to do the 5th and the 6th. Let's see who's behind. Looks like a witch. It says, this is the 5th, right? It says La Befana, Italy's good witch who leaves treats for good, coal for bad, and sweeps up after. It's folklore from all over the world, which is really cool. So yesterday it was a South African ghost. Before that it was a Greek goaty gremlin, Germanic goddess. La Befana, Italy's good witch. Cool. Okay, now for number 6. Where is it? Is it a spider web? It's a spider. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is the Christmas spider, Ukrainian legend of spiders who decorate the trees of the poor with their sparkling webs which turn to silver and coins. See, spiders are really our friends. That's so cute. So yeah, how fun is this? I love it. This one is spooky looking, this like two-faced lady. That one was the Germanic goddess. She can be beautiful and bright or dark and terrifying. If you work hard, especially at spinning and weaving, you get a coin. If you slack off, well, she will come slit your belly open, remove your guts, and stuff you with straw. You better work. Oh my gosh. Anyways, super cool. So I'll probably open, you know, every once in a while, I will open one with y'all on the vlog because that's fun. He got this from, actually, I think he got it from Etsy, but it says printwitchery.com on here. I don't know. I mean, a little late to order one for this year, but maybe for next year. I think that's going to be it for the vlog. I have editing to do tonight. I have been buried in editing lately because I'm just trying to get as many videos up as possible for December, and then I'll probably slow down a little bit in January. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!